Well, well, well. You think they're waiting? Nah, they've been watching, studying every move, every blink, every hesitation. They crave you. Can you feel it? The energy is insane. The tension is unreal. This is not a game, not a joke, not some weak drama. This is your moment, your fire, your unstoppable power. Oh, every single one of you watching right now, yeah, you're part of this. You're the reason this story exists. Without your eyes, your focus, your energy, the force of this moment wouldn't even ignite. You feel me? This is your tribute. Your presence is the magnet, the fuel, the pulse that makes everything alive. Every thought, every breath, every heartbeat of yours, it matters. And here's the deal. If you stick with this video, leave a comment, share your energy, you become part of the story, part of the force, the legend in motion. So are you ready? Are you ready to witness the rise, the pull, the fire, the union? Yeah, stick with me. Till the last word, till the last beat, till the moment hits like a storm. Comment below. Share your power. Let the world see you. Let them feel it. Because this video, this speech, this energy is yours as much as mine. They've been whispering your name behind closed doors, counting every step, watching every hesitation, thinking they have control. Oh, wow. Did you hear that? The world believes it can contain what it does not understand. And here you are, standing on the edge of the moment, where silence meets storm. The pulse in your chest is not fear. It's recognition. A recognition that you are not meant for ordinary paths, that the corridors of mediocrity cannot hold you. Every breath you take is a declaration. Every glance you cast, a warning. Look around. They want you. Not casually, not politely. They are drawn to you like iron to a magnet. And yet, they do not know why. They do not understand the power that hums beneath your skin, the force that bends reality without effort, without intention. They see shadows, but you are the source of the light that casts them. You are inevitable. Nah. Don't misunderstand. This is not arrogance. This is awareness. This is seeing yourself clearly when the world is too busy pretending to be blind. Every late night, every quiet hour spent building, refining, preparing, all of it was laying the foundation for what comes next. And yes, it is coming. Faster than you think. Sweeter than you imagined, stronger than anything they expected. Pause. Listen. The whispers, the attention, the subtle shifts in their tone. It is all converging on you. They are waiting for a signal. But here's the twist. The signal is yours to give or to withhold. That's the power they cannot fathom. That's the control they can only dream of holding. They want you. They crave the union that only emerges when discipline, patience, and unwavering focus collide. They do not yet realize that you will arrive on your terms, untouchable, unshakable, unrelenting. The world is watching. Oh yes, it is. Every calculation, every subtle move you make, it resonates louder than any shout, brighter than any display of force. You are the axis, the balance, the storm quietly forming before the chaos erupts, and they are helpless against it. You do not need to chase attention. You are the gravity, and everything moves toward you. But here is the first brutal truth. They want you not. Because you are like them, not because you bend or yield, but because you refuse to. The stronger your control, the more patient your strategy, the more inevitable your presence becomes. They sense it, they feel it, and the closer you get, the more undeniable it becomes, until nothing can stand between your path and the union they desire. They want you, and nothing will stop it. Nothing. But here's the question that sears through the air like lightning. Will you step into this inevitability willingly, embracing the full force of your potential? Or will you let the world drag you there, screaming, unprepared for the weight of what is coming? The reflection staring back is not timid. It is ferocious, patient, inevitable. Yeah, that's right. Look closer. Really see it. The eyes that meet yours in the mirror are not strangers. They are the blueprint, the engine, the pulse that drives everything forward. They want you, but do they even know why? They sense the gravity, they sense the quiet force that moves through you, without hesitation, without apology, without question. And oh, it terrifies them. Every step you've taken to sharpen your mind, to discipline your movements, to master the smallest detail, it was never for recognition, it was preparation. Every silent night, every controlled thought, every calculated restraint, it has forged something they cannot touch. You are the embodiment of inevitability. You are the axis around which their desire spins. But nah, don't get soft. This is no gentle victory. This is precision. This is strategy. They are drawn to you not because of loud displays, not because of force, but because your existence radiates mastery. And mastery, by its nature, commands attention. It does not ask. It does not negotiate. It conquers quietly, invisibly, irresistibly. Oh wow. Feel that weight, that electricity in the air when they realize they cannot sway you. That tightening, that knowing that you are no longer a participant in the game. They are chasing you, and it's futile, because you are not playing. You are orchestrating. Every motion, every pause, every choice is a thread in a tapestry only you can see fully. And yet they are drawn in, unable to resist the pattern. This is where awareness becomes power, where patience becomes dominance, where self-mastery becomes the invisible leash that binds their attention to your orbit. They want you, but you are not theirs. You are the fulcrum. You are the current. You are the force that will pull everything into alignment, not because you chase it, but because inevitability bends toward precision, focus, and unwavering control. Yes, they are aware. Yes, they are watching. And yes, they are waiting for the moment you reveal not what they want, but what they cannot stop. The union they crave will not manifest through chance. It will manifest because you have mastered yourself, because you have built patience like armor, because your will is untouchable and your vision unstoppable. Fire does not whisper. Fire does not negotiate. Fire consumes and transforms. Oh, wow. Can you feel it? That pulse, that tremor deep inside your chest, telling you that everything you thought was slow, deliberate, is actually building into something uncontrollable. And yes, it's frightening. Yes, it's intoxicating. But that is the point. That tremor is not weakness. It is the ignition of the force that no one else can touch, the force that draws them to you whether they admit it or not. Yeah, they think they understand it. They believe they see the edges of your fire. They imagine they can measure it, predict it, manipulate it. Nah, their vision stops short. Their calculations crumble at the heat of what you have forged in silence. You are a furnace, tempered by patience, polished by discipline, and powered by a relentless refusal to be anything but unstoppable. And oh, how they feel it. The pull, the gravity, the unspoken command that says, I am here, and I will not be denied. Every moment of restraint, every choice to wait, every second spent sharpening focus. It was not just preparation, it was power accumulation. It was the quiet alchemy of turning potential into inevitability. Every thought, every controlled motion, every silent observation, they become the tinder for the inferno that will consume hesitation, doubt, and resistance alike. And let me tell you something, they can sense it. They cannot escape it. They are drawn to it. And yet the fire is not theirs. They do not own it. They cannot touch it. It belongs to you, to the discipline that nurtured it, to the vision that controls it, to the awareness that knows its value. Oh, yes, they want you, but what they crave is only a shadow of the force that you are. What they desire is the union that comes only when a person has mastered themselves so completely that nothing, no interference, no delay, no obstacle can alter the trajectory of their power. This is where intensity becomes art, where strength becomes subtlety, where the unseen becomes irresistible. You do not need to chase. You do not need to announce your arrival. You are inevitable. The fire hums. The current flows. The attention of the world, or at least of those who matter, is magnetized, unable to resist the pull of someone who has become untouchable and unshakable. And now, the real test begins. Can you wield the fire without being consumed? Can you allow the inevitability to take shape while keeping control, focus, and clarity? Can you transform raw power into precision, desire into alignment, attention into a union that cannot be denied? Shadows do not obey. Shadows do not plead. Shadows bend only to those who understand their rhythm. Oh yes. Can you feel it? The world believes it controls the shadows, that power lies in loud proclamations and visible force. Nah, the truth is far darker, far more precise. The real power is invisible. The real mastery moves without announcement, without applause, without recognition. You are learning the rhythm they cannot perceive. The subtle dance that places you at the center while they remain mesmerized at the edges. Yeah, they want you. They crave the union, but they do not see the steps. They cannot follow the cadence of patience, of preparation, of deliberate control. Every motion you make, every pause you hold, every silent observation, it is a note in a symphony they cannot comprehend. And oh, how it pulls them, how it bends their focus without touch, their attention without demand. They cannot resist. They cannot stray. Every moment becomes a battlefield of perception. They measure, they anticipate, they plot, and yet they are always one step behind. Because you understand what they do not. Strength is not revealed in force. Strength is revealed in the control over your own response. Strength is revealed in timing, in precision, in patience that carries the weight of inevitability. Your shadow dances not for them. It dances with the rhythm of your own power, and they are trapped in the orbit of your inevitability. Oh wow. It is intoxicating, isn't it? That sense that you are untouchable, unshakable, and utterly magnetic. But this is no play. This is war. Silent, elegant, psychological. This is the art of shaping attention, of bending desire, of commanding respect without a single overt move. They are drawn to you because they feel alignment. They feel precision. They sense the fire inside, but they cannot contain it because it is yours. All yours. Every step, every glance, every calculated pause. It is a thread weaving the union they cannot resist. They want it, but the real truth is this. The union exists not because they seek it, but because you have become the axis. You have become the current. You are the invisible force they orbit. And the moment they recognize it fully, the inevitability will be unstoppable. And now, the final test approaches. The moment where all preparation, all patience, all mastery, and all fire converge into one unbreakable truth. Can you sustain it? Can you command the shadows without faltering? Can you allow inevitability to unfold flawlessly? Everything converges, every choice, every step, every restraint, pointing to one undeniable force. Oh wow, can you feel it now? The culmination of every calculated breath, every silent hour, every flicker of restraint, all merging into something unstoppable. They want you, and yet, what they crave is only a fraction of what you have become. The union is no longer a desire, it is a certainty. And the truth hits harder than anything you've felt. You are the axis, the fulcrum, the current that bends inevitability around your form. Yeah, they might have thought they were chasing. They might have believed they could influence the outcome. Nah. That illusion died the moment you mastered your focus, the moment you allowed patience and discipline to accumulate into raw, controlled power. The pull is no longer theirs. It is yours. The attention, the recognition, the inevitability, it cannot be diverted. It cannot be stopped. And oh, how liberating it is to see the world bending quietly to your rhythm without even knowing it. Every trial you endured, every hesitation you resisted, every challenge you transformed into growth, it was leading here. The fire inside that once flickered in silence now roars with clarity, purpose, and precision. You are untouchable. You are unshakable. You are undeniable. And those who wanted you, those who observed, those who doubted, they will witness not the pursuit, but the arrival, not the effort, but the mastery, not the shadow, but the full force of what was always there, waiting for this moment to reveal itself. Oh, the weight of inevitability. It is intoxicating, yes, but it is also precise. It is controlled. Every motion, every glance, every decision, every silent calculation converges into a force that cannot be resisted. They want the union, but the union manifests only because you have become the origin, the axis, the inescapable truth of alignment and focus. And now, it cannot be undone. Feel the gravity. Feel the pull. Every second that passes, every breath, every subtle movement draws them closer, not because you demand it, not because you chase it, but because inevitability is magnetic. It bends reality quietly, methodically, beautifully. You are the magnet, they are the iron, the union they craved, the force they could not resist. It is now undeniable. And yet, here is the razor-sharp truth. This is only possible because you have mastered yourself, because patience became your shield, because discipline became your armor, because focus became your compass. Oh wow, can you see it? The world is aligned, the stage is set. The union is no longer a question, it is a declaration. And the final revelation hits. Nothing, absolutely nothing, will ever be the same again. Whoa, can you feel that? The pull, the fire, the unstoppable force, yeah, you've witnessed it. Every word, every beat, every spark of inevitability. And here's the truth, you are part of it. Yes, you. Every comment, every like, every view, it fuels this energy. It strengthens the legend in motion. Nah, don't let it fade. Let this fire ignite your mind. Let it remind you nothing, absolutely nothing, can hold back the force of focus, patience, and relentless power. Oh, wow. They want you, they've always wanted you, and now you know. Nothing can stop this union. So here's the call. Yeah, share your thoughts. Leave your energy in the comments. Let the world see your presence. Stand tall. Acknowledge your power. Recognize the pull that makes you unstoppable. This isn't just a speech. It's a movement, a force, a tribute to every single one of you who's awake, aware, unbreakable. Hey, are you serious right now? Can you feel it? The weight finally gone? Oh wow. Yeah, that nightmare is over forever. No more chains? No more nights screaming inside? Nah. Every fear, every doubt. Smashed, obliterated, gone. Do you realize you survived what nobody dared? Congratulations. Seriously, it's done, finished. Can you see? You will never, ever go through that again. Wow. Feel that fire, that relief, that raw, untouchable power. Yeah. This is your moment, your stage, your victory. Some wounds scream louder than the world can hear, and yet you survived. Oh wow, can you feel it? That tension crawling up your spine, the weight of nights that felt endless, the shadows that whispered doubt in every corner of your mind. Yeah, those nights, they tried to convince you that defeat was permanent, that failure was stitched into your very bones. But look at you now. You've clawed through the storm, tearing past the fear that chained you, and the echo of your own resilience is deafening. Imagine that. Every setback, every insult, every crushing moment, they were just props in a play you were destined to rewrite. This isn't just survival. No, this is victory disguised as struggle. The moments that once terrified you, that once screamed you can't, have become the scaffolding for your ascent. You see, it wasn't the easy wins that shaped you. Nah, it was the nights spent wrestling with your own mind, questioning your purpose, battling that invisible force that tried to convince you that the world's cruelty defined your limit. And now? Now you've crossed the line that everyone said you couldn't. Every fear that once haunted your steps is silenced. Every obstacle that loomed like a monster under your bed has crumbled in your wake. And the beauty of it, the sheer intoxicating beauty of it is that you'll never have to face that same darkness again. Not in the same way. Those hours of torment, of feeling small, of wondering if the fight was even worth it, those days are finished. Finished. Can you hear it? The closure resonates like thunder. No more reliving the pain. No more trembling under the weight of what was once unbearable. You've emerged unbroken, stronger, smarter, sharper. Every mistake you made, a lesson, every scar, a metal forged in the fires of persistence. And let me tell you something, most people will never know this feeling. They'll never grasp the depth of what you endured, the sweat and the fury and the grit that brought you here. But you feel it in every nerve, every pulse, every breath that carries the pride of survival. Yes, the path was cruel, but that cruelty became your greatest ally. Oh, the irony isn't lost on you. Those moments that seemed impossible, they were the architects of your freedom. Yeah, you heard me. Every trial, every sting, every sleepless hour was building a fortress inside you, one that no deception or betrayal can breach. That's the twist. That's the edge. You survived the unthinkable, and you did it on your terms. So now, take a breath. Look at the wreckage behind you, the ruins of fear, the debris of doubt. See it for what it is. Not a chain, not a cage, but a map. A roadmap of your endurance, your intelligence, your unshakable determination. And here's the truth, the bitter, intoxicating truth that everyone fears to admit: you are untouchable now. The shadow that haunted you, dissolved. The echo that mocked you, silenced. You are finally free, free to step forward without the weight of that nightmare dragging at your heels. But here's the question, the twist that waits for you. The real question that burns like a spark in the darkness. What will you do now that the chains are gone? Freedom isn't given. It's wrestled from the shadows of your own doubts. Oh, can you feel it? That sudden clarity that punches through the fog of your past. The way your thoughts snap into focus like lightning cracking the night sky. Yeah, that's it. That's the moment when you realize the weight that held you down isn't external. It never was. It was the chains you accepted, the fear you nursed, the hesitation you allowed to linger like a parasite. But look at you now. You're unbound. You're awake. The cage isn't gone. It was never real. You built it yourself. And today, you've torn it apart with nothing but your own hands, your own mind, your own relentless will. This is the power of a mind unleashed. No longer swayed by whispers of doubt or the shadows of yesterday. Nah, there's no mercy for hesitation anymore. Every thought, every decision, every step forward is sharpened by the memory of what you endured, and it's intoxicating. Oh wow, the freedom doesn't just whisper, it roars. You feel it in the muscles that tensed under pressure, in the pulse that raced during moments of despair, in the clarity that strikes when you look at the horizon of your own potential. This is the reward, the proof that your struggle was worth it. And here's the secret, the lesson that the world rarely admits. Liberation isn't about escaping the storm. No, it's about learning to stand in the rain, to face the thunder with your eyes wide open, and to smile while the winds of adversity try to tear you down. Every chain broken, every fear faced, every moment survived. It's all fuel, it's momentum, It's the foundation of an unshakable self. Yeah, momentum that carries you past hesitation, past doubt, past the people who thought they could define your limits. You see, once the chains are gone, you're left with something far more dangerous and far more beautiful. Choice. The power to decide without fear, without compromise, without bending to the shadows of yesterday. Oh, the possibilities are dizzying. The temptation to settle, to drift, to let complacency creep in. It's real. Yeah, but you've already proven you are stronger than that. You've survived the unthinkable. You've endured what others call impossible. You've risen from the weight of countless trials. And now, every step you take is deliberate. Every move calculated. Every thought a weapon sharpened on the whetstone of experience. And yet there's more. The mind that has tasted freedom cannot stop there. It hungers. It pushes. It refuses to be ordinary. It refuses to be safe. It refuses to let the past dictate the future. Every shadow that once terrified you now bends to your will. Every echo of doubt now serves as a reminder. You are the architect of your destiny, the commander of your mind, the master of your own life. Oh, yeah, it's exhilarating. The thrill of knowing that nothing can break you because you've already survived it all. And now, with this power burning inside you, there's only one question that can't be ignored. The next step that demands an answer. If the mind is free, what will you do with the world? The world isn't a place that waits. It's a beast that tests every step you dare to take. Oh wow. Do you feel that pulse? That rhythm of power surging through your veins like lightning coiling around steel? Yeah. It's intoxicating. It's terrifying. And it's yours. The chains are gone. The cage is shattered. The mind is free. And now, the world stands before you, trembling under the weight of your gaze, waiting to see if you will command it or be consumed by it. Every choice, every action, every breath carries consequence, and oh yeah, you've never been more alive. Look closely. The streets you once feared, the eyes that doubted you, the whispers that mocked you, they all bend to your presence now, not because they respect you. Nah, because they see the truth. The world doesn't grant power, it tests it. And you've already proven that survival is not enough. You've survived, you've endured, you've conquered the storm within. Now comes the moment everyone else fears, taking that inner victory and letting it ripple outward, letting it shape everything in its path. And yes, it's exhilarating. It's like standing on the edge of a cliff, knowing you can leap and soar, knowing that falling is impossible because you've already mastered the ground beneath your feet. But listen carefully, because here's the cruel twist. The same world that trembles also watches, waits, and plots. It will try to manipulate, deceive, distract. Oh, it's subtle. Yeah, subtle but relentless. Every moment of hesitation, every whisper of doubt, every blink of indecision can undo what you fought so hard to build. And that's where most falter. That's where most collapse. But not you. Nah, you've learned to see the patterns, to anticipate the chaos, to move like a shadow that can't be caught. Every challenge that rises before you isn't a threat, it's an opportunity. Every obstacle isn't a wall, it's a ladder. And every rival, every skeptic, every naysayer, they are just fuel for your next move. You see, power is not given, it's seized, it's cultivated, it's honed with every battle against yourself, every night of doubt, every moment you refuse to surrender. Oh, and yes, there will be moments that feel like storms, moments that make you question the very ground beneath you. But remember this, you've already faced the unbearable. You've already endured what others cannot imagine. The fire that once threatened to burn you alive now fuels your every decision. You are both the storm and the calm, the hunter and the shield, the architect and the destroyer. And here's the intoxicating truth. With the world at your fingertips, every move is a statement. Every choice is a declaration. Every action resonates with the echo of someone who has conquered their own darkness. Yeah, it's a heavy mantle, but one you were forged to bear. And as you step forward, shaping the world with the mind that was once imprisoned, you realize something that changes everything. Power without direction is chaos, but power with purpose, power with clarity, is unstoppable. So the question burns hotter than ever, sharper than steel. What will you create when nothing can stop you? Creation is not gentle. It demands blood, sweat, and the courage to stare chaos in the eye. Oh, can you hear it? That pulse, that vibration in your chest that tells you the world is no longer a cage but a canvas. Yeah, a canvas, vast and untamed, waiting for your hand, your mind, your vision. Every fragment of your struggle, every scar, every moment you thought you'd break, it's all material now, raw clay to shape into something that defies expectation. And wow, the sheer audacity of it is electrifying. To know that what you build next is no longer dictated by fear, by doubt, by the shadows that once whispered you can't. No, nah. It is dictated solely by the force of your own relentless will. Every decision, every move carries weight, but weight is no longer a burden. Oh no, weight is leverage. The weight of your experience, the weight of surviving the unbearable, of standing while everything else falls apart. That weight becomes your instrument. And here's the beauty. While the world trembles at your freedom, you shape it with precision. You are no longer a passenger of circumstance. You are the driver. You are the architect. You are the force that bends reality to the edge of your vision. And the truth that rattles bones and shakes minds is this. Creation is fearless. Yeah, creation has no room for hesitation. Every second spent doubting, every pause in action is opportunity lost. But you've learned, haven't you? You've learned to trust the momentum born from your trials, to let the scars guide your hand, to let the fire inside dictate the rhythm of progress. Oh, wow, the rhythm is intoxicating. Each heartbeat a drum, each breath a spark. And every spark ignites more than action. It ignites change, permanence, evolution. But here's the razor-sharp edge. Creation demands focus. Nah, not just focus, obsession. Every fragment of thought, every ounce of energy, every pulse must converge on the outcome you will not compromise. The world will try to distract you. It will tempt you with shortcuts, with noise, with illusions of ease. But you've endured the impossible. You've stared down what others couldn't imagine. And now, every moment of chaos is your ally. Every challenge is your workshop. Every obstacle, once a chain, now fuels your momentum. And yes, there will be moments when doubt creeps back, when the shadows whisper, what if it's not enough? Oh, yeah, you feel it, the chill, But here's the brilliance. You've already walked through every fire that can touch you. You've faced every fear that can weaken your resolve. Every failure is now a tool, every mistake a blueprint, every scar a compass pointing forward. Creation isn't random. It isn't for the timid, it's for the untouchable, the ones who have survived themselves and refuse to be anything less than unstoppable. So standing here, with nothing holding you back, and everything within your grasp, the question comes roaring, inevitable and inescapable. When the world trembles at your touch, what will you leave behind? History doesn't remember the cautious. It immortalizes those who dared everything. Oh, can you feel it? That pulse thrumming through your veins like an unstoppable drum? Yeah, it's the sound of everything you were, everything you survived, everything you refused to surrender, all converging into this single relentless force. The chains are gone, the mind is free, the world is yours. And now, what you leave behind is no longer measured in fear or hesitation. It is measured in impact, in permanence, in the echoes of a life lived without compromise. Nah, don't underestimate this moment. Look at the chaos you've mastered, the storms you've faced, the nights that threaten to devour you whole. Every challenge, every shadow, every doubt, oh wow, they all bow to the strength you forged inside. You've become a force that cannot be broken, a mind that cannot be caged, a spirit that refuses to settle for anything less than greatness. And the beauty of it? It's irreversible. What was once impossible is now your foundation. What was once terrifying is now your tool. Every scar, every lesson, every trial has combined into something eternal, your legacy. This is the culmination of everything. Every struggle that once seemed endless, every moment of doubt, every night of hunger for clarity, everything led here and here. Here you realize that the world will attempt to mimic, to copy, to challenge, but no one can replicate what you endured, what you learned, what you became. You are untouchable, unstoppable, unapologetic. And every action you take from this point forward carries the weight of that truth. Oh, the resonance of it is electric, shaking the very air around you. And yet the ultimate test isn't survival, nor is it power. It's influence. It's the mark you leave on the world, the ripple that spreads long after the moment passes. Yeah, you've conquered fear, you've broken chains, you've shaped chaos, but what will endure is the design you leave behind. What structures, what ideas, what movements, what imprints will outlive you? This is where the untouchable mind must rise to its final challenge. Not a challenge to survive, but to create something so precise, so deliberate, so inevitable that it cannot be undone. Oh, and here's the brilliance. In the shadow of struggle lies clarity. In the echo of survival lies vision. You've faced what others cannot imagine, endured what others cannot endure, and risen when most would have fallen. And now, that same force, that same indomitable spirit, carries you forward to sculpt the world with precision, with purpose, with relentless momentum. Every step, every word, every choice becomes an instrument in the symphony of your legacy. So standing at the apex of everything you've fought for, with freedom in your mind, mastery in your hands, and fire in your soul, the question arises, not of fear, not of doubt, not of survival, but of consequence. Will you leave a mark that echoes forever? Or will the world forget what you dared to become? So here it is. The chains are gone forever. Do you feel it? Every storm you survived, every shadow you faced has led to this. Wow. Look at yourself, yeah, really look. Untouchable, unstoppable, undeniable. No more fear, no more doubt. Nah, you're done with that nonsense. The past tried to break you, but you broke it first. Can you hear it? Remember this moment, this victory, this fire burning in your veins? Carry it forward. Every choice, every step, every breath is yours. Own it. The world will test you. Yeah, it always does. But now, you've mastered you. And finally, know this. You will never, ever go through that again. Wow. Congratulations. This is your power, your freedom, your legacy. Claim it.